Alright, so we're getting a little bit of a late start this morning, unfortunately. I had driven down to Galveston State Park, not realizing that they had actually shut down for basically the next 2 months until April. So I was left wondering where I was going to launch, and I found this place called Waterman's Marina. So I'm now finally launched at about 9:30 in the morning, and I was trying to get out somewhere closer to 8. But, you know, it's always something whenever you're trying to get out early. So this is brand new to me. I've never been to any of this area here before. So this is going to be quite the learning experience, and it's going to be nice to have y'all along with me for this. So I'm going to get to paddling and just kind of scope things out and just kind of start somewhere random. Just kind of see where it takes us. Soon after launching out of Waterman's Marina, I noticed that there was this really nice channel starting from the marina itself, branching all the way out to the bay system where you see out in front. And to either side, you had, well, on the right, some really nice homes that provide some really nice canals and docks for potential good fishing if the conditions were right. On another day, if I ever come back, it's definitely something I will give a shot for. However, on the left, that maintained more of my attention, as I noticed that off the shoreline there was a pretty good drop-off from the shoreline to the channel. Not quick, but a nice gradual drop-off that I found had some random grass patches in it that, if given the right circumstances, probably hold some really good fish. However, on this day in particular, I didn't find any such luck. In fact, I barely even found any bait at all for most of my trip this day. And you'll probably come to see later on in the video that it led to some frustrating moments. However, more times than not, tenacity can yield some really great results, as you'll soon find in this video. After some time, I made my way down the channel, which had this pretty awesome opening that led to its own branching channel that, while not as deep as the main channel, it still was holding about 4-5 feet of water in the center. On most days, this would probably work really well for fish, just hanging out on the edge waiting for anything to come around for them to eat, but again, I still just was not finding any activity out here whatsoever. In some areas that I stopped, the water was just absolutely gorgeous. There was about 3 feet of clarity at this particular spot, which actually shows off very well that drop-off I was mentioning. Just follow the sand, and right where you see that dark spot, that's where the drop-off is. Unfortunately, on this particular day, there just weren't any fish hiding out waiting for anything to eat. Also, don't mind me cleaning out the backlash in my reel. Sometimes I just suck at fishing. At the mouth of the channel, I found this really awesome jetty system that I later found out was freshly placed there not too long ago. And you can actually tell because there just isn't very much agriculture growing along the sides of the rocks. It was still very new. But I know over time, and with grass growing on it more and more, it'll become a haven for all kinds of fish. I finally saw some jumping mullet out in that direction, going down a little bit further along the rocks. I'm only going to do this for a little while longer. Then there's a drop-off out that way that I'll try and fish. If nothing happens out there, I honestly have no idea what else I'm going to do. Alright, we made it over to this drop-off. Just going to cast into it, reel back along the edge. Hopefully there's something hiding right on the edge, waiting for something to come around for it to eat. So let's just see what happens. And then nothing happened. However, as it was starting to warm up, the bait was starting to become a little bit more active. Alright, we're back at the rocks. And we're a little bit further down, and I noticed on Google Earth that it's actually a little bit deeper on this side. And now that I've been here for just a little bit, I am noticing some bait swimming along the surface here. So we have more bait, but it's still the same situation where it's not nervous bait. They're not hitting the surface. You know, they're not freaking out or anything. They're still very calm. Here we go. Now I'm seeing mullet actually jumping out of the water. Yes. Awesome. Yeah. It's warming up. Water temps are starting to rise. Yeah. Now it's starting to look a little bit more active. It would be absolutely badass if we could get a nice trout on board. Would certainly like to go home with some fish today. Yeah, it does seem at the very least the bait is starting to come alive. When we started, the water temps were at 55. And now we're at 58.7. And I've just been watching it slowly increase this entire time. No doubt we'll reach 60 degrees. At least by the time we're finished. Oh, God! Wow, now that was a hit. Alright, looks like the fish are starting to come alive, guys. I might just be able to not get skunked. What was I just saying? Yes. Oh, it's a little baby speck. Alright. It's turning on. Oh my God, I lost another fish. And my hook is sharp. Yeah, my hook is extremely sharp. God. I'm going to assume that it's a lot of dinks. And dink trout they just smack the bait so hard. Make you think they're bigger than what they actually are. Oh, God damn it. Things continue like this for a little while longer, but very quickly the wind decided it was going to pick up and start blowing a steady 10-mile-an-hour breeze straight out of the south. Casting right into the wind. Oh, wow. What is this? It's a little redfish. It's a little redfish. Trying it. There. Come here, buddy. Got a little redfish on a botched cast. There we go. There he is. Tiny little red. So we're not skunked after all. Thank goodness. Thank you for that fight, my man. Water out here today is beautiful. See, we're in about 3 feet of water and I can see clearly to the bottom.
Hey.
Hey, baby.
Are you out?
Yeah, I am on the yak, out in the water, and it is beautiful out here.
Aww.
After my phone call with the love of my life, I actually spent about, maybe even a little bit more than an hour trying to find anything, and I cut all that out because it just really is boring to watch. And at this point, I was giving up hope that anything was really going to come of this trip, and I just kind of lazily let myself drift out of the jetties and out into the open bay. And it just so happens that being lazy in this one instance changed the trip entirely. Not a fish. This is... Oh, but that was a fish. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I just got something really big. Oh, shit. I saw it for a quick second. I don't know what this is. But it's big. It's big. It is big. Oh, it's big. Oh, I think I might have got a jack. I think I'm hooked to a jack, guys. I think I'm... Oh, it's time for a sleigh ride. This is absolutely not what I was expecting. Yep, it's a jack. It is a jack. No! Holy guys, I'm on a big redfish. Holy. It's a big redfish. Oh my god, I think it's an oversized redfish. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Getting that ready. Whew. Oh my god. Oh my god. Man, he really pulled me around. Oh. Wow. This was not a catch I was expecting. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this guy. Oh my god. Oh, and I foul hooked him. I foul hooked him. He's not even hooked properly in the mouth. Oh. Good thing I put a fresh leader on because it is rubbing all over him. And, oh, I missed. There we go. Oh, he's in. Oh, he's in. Guys, he's in. Oh, he's not even hooked in the mouth. How did that happen? How did that happen? Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this guy. He is freaking huge. And the hook just came right out. Ah! Oh my God. Look at that behemoth. Wow. Calling it, he's oversized. Oh my God, he is not oversized. Oh, guys, he is right at 27. He's just under 27 inches. Wow! He's just under. He's a legal redfish. This was not what I was expecting. Holy crap. What a behemoth of a redfish. Oh man, he's a keeper, so we're gonna take him. Unbelievable. We did it. The one fish I needed, we got. Amazing. Let's put him in. Unreal. Oh my God, I couldn't be happier. Now, unfortunately, he did take that plastic lure with him. That was the only trout, magic trout treat, whatever it's called, that I had. But you know what? Worth it. That is a tournament redfish, y'all. Wow. I was just goofing off when I made that cast. Just out here randomly just casting around. There's not really anything interesting out here. I was not at all expecting to even get a bite. Just goofing around trying to think of what my next move should be. After catching my dinner, I finally decided it was time to start slowly heading back to the launch site. All right, y'all. One last look at the redfish. My God. So he's 26 3/4. He weighs, oh my God, it's a little over 6 pounds. Man, all I did was work that, I'll leave the name of it if I'm getting it wrong, but the Z-Man Trout Magic or Trout Treat. Just bouncing it off the bottom using a 1/4 ounce Ned rig jig head. And I've come to realize that that's a really awesome jig to be using. It bounces off the bottom really nicely, and that trout treat works really well with that. It has a great action on the tail, despite the fact that it does hook itself periodically, but it looks awesome in the water. But yeah, there he is, guys. Awesome. And with that, the threat of rush hour traffic coming ever closer, I decided it's finally time to head back in. This whole area was very cool. It was very interesting to come out here and experience for the first time. And I suspect I'll definitely be returning at some point, preferably when the park is actually open and me and my girlfriend can go camping and just enjoy some nice sun, relaxation, and albeit as well as some fishing, maybe some swimming. But thank you all so much for joining me on this trip, and hopefully I see y'all again on the next one. Y'all take care, and I'll see y'all again soon. Bye.